Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to operate the balancing robot. So when you get the robot, it'll come in a package with these components here. It'll have a couple of arms, it'll have a face plate, an extension for the third wheel, ultrasonic sensor, and of course the chassis itself. And this is all the components that make up the chassis of the balancing robot. Well, the first thing is it's got a rechargeable battery here, a lithium ion battery. So how do you charge it? Well, you charge it by using a micro USB charging cable, similar to, or the same as a lot of Android phones use today, but it doesn't come with the kit. This is something, if you don't have one, you could go out and buy it from the likes of the Warehouse or Kmart. So how do you charge it? So at the back of at the rear of the balancing robot itself, here is the actual power pack, and you plug in the cable in this little USB micro USB slot here. You just plug it in, plug this into your computer or a power pack, and there'll be a little light on here that goes red when it's charging, and then will either go green or blue when it's finished charging. The second thing is, how do you actually operate the robot itself? Well, the first thing is you need to switch it on, and you'll notice that this little LED here will flash for a few seconds and then go green. And during that time, when it's flashing, the accelerometers and the gyroscopes are being calibrated. So it needs to sit in a horizontal position without moving. Like if I turn this off again and just turn that on, and I try and hold it or put it in any other position, this light will not, this LED will continue to flash, and it will not be able to calibrate the accelerometers, etc. So you need to put it on a flat surface and let it have time to calibrate, and then it's ready to go. The next thing is you need to download the remote XY phone app. It's available for both the iPhone and Android phones. You download it and then you start it. And the first thing you need to do is a Bluetooth connection to the robot. So you first of all just need to pair it, and it uses Bluetooth low energy. So you select. So first of all you press the top right hand menu, select Bluetooth LE, and then it'll search for all the different devices you may have that are running your Bluetooth, and the name of the robot will be written on this sticker here on the Bluetooth module here, and you just press it, and then in a moment the display will show up. You'll notice there's a joystick part, there's a couple of buttons, and there's some text here. This text here, the first one tells you how much the battery is charged. The second one will tell you the angle that the robot is pointing to. When you first start it up, it'll be 0 because it's calibrated to be 0. And then if you turn it, you'll notice that the angle changes to represent the angle that the robot's moving in. The next thing is actually to get it into its balancing mode, you just lift it up until it's centered, and then away you go. And then this angle here on the text represents the actual angle from horizontal. So then you can move the robot by just moving the joystick. So that moves it forward, and that moves it backwards. Also, you have a little slider here, and if you move it to that, then you can use your phone to move the robot itself, just the tilting of the phone. Also, these buttons move the arm. I can put one of these arms onto this little servo mechanism here, and I've got a button here which when I press it, one's called chop. It means the arm moves. for a couple of seconds and moves back, or I can just move it and it will stay in that position altogether. So that's how you start the robot itself. And I'll just show you how to use some of these other pieces here. So to put the arms on, the arms just slot onto the servo mechanism. There's also a attachment on the other side that enables you to put an arm on as well if you want to, which is just a fixed. It just puts it in just a fixed position. And then you can also put the face on, and you'll notice that there's a couple of pins here. So the face slots over those pins, and likewise on the other side, and you can put the face on itself. If you want to put it into if you want to use it as a three-wheel robot, you just slide on the third wheel. I just start it again. And then I can use it as a three-wheel robot itself. Now, the final piece you have the ultrasonic distance sensor. So to put that on, I need to take the face off. I just slot in the ultrasonic sensor here, and now we have a distance sensor, and this will, in three-wheeled mode, it only works in three-wheeled mode, it will avoid any obstacles. And you'll notice also that the sensor now, the text represents the distance that sensor's detecting an object. So if I just pull it out, it shows the angle, and if I put it in, it shows the distance. So I hope that covers all the basics about how to operate the robot. I've covered how to charge the battery, the importance of when you switch the robot on, the need to calibrate it. It needs to sit in this horizontal position and wait for a couple of seconds until the gyroscopes and accelerometers, which are on this module, are calibrated, and then we're ready to go. So I hope that helps you. Thank you very much.